Hi, welcome to Everyday and Everything Football. My name is Dillinger, and today we're going to talk about Hansi Flick taking over Barcelona. We're going to talk about Mason Greenwood getting his first called up for Jamaica. We're going to talk about Obi Mikel talking bad about Real Madrid, hating as usual. We're going to talk about Sadio Mane, and we're going to talk about Tchouameni versus Valverde. But first and foremost, guys, the first thing I want to talk about is the Ballon d'Or topic. I've seen a lot of people talking about Toni Kroos should win Ballon d'Or, and I might not be part of the popular opinion or part of the fan opinion, but Toni Kroos do not deserve Ballon d'Or this year. Yes, he's had a great year, probably his best year in the past 3 or 4 years. And like I said, it's been his best year in the past 3 or 4 years, but he hasn't been Ballon d'Or level this year. It's only two candidates that I think should win the Ballon d'Or this year. Number one is Vinicius Jr. He's the number one candidate to me. Number two, the second candidate that I think could win the Ballon d'Or is Kylian Mbappe. Those are just the two candidates that I think, those are the two players that I think had the best year so far. I mean, Mbappe is out of Champions League, but he could still win the Euros with France. Remember, France is a very, 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 very good team, and they could still end up winning the Euros. Next on the topic list, guys, we're going to talk about Hansi Flick becoming Barcelona's manager. So, if this is breaking news, guys, Hansi Flick is currently in Barcelona, finalizing the deal to become Barcelona's new manager. The 59-year-old, he used to coach Bayern Munich, and he also coached the German national team. He was the coach of the German national team up until last September, where he got fired. This deal with Barcelona is supposed to be a 2-year deal, but guys, we know how Barcelona operate. This could be a 1-day deal based on how they treated Xavi Hernandez, which is a Barcelona legend. Hansi Flick is not affiliated with the club in any way. He's just the manager that the president like. Next on the list, guys, we're going to talk about Mason Greenwood. Now, Mason Greenwood has been called up to the Jamaican national team. I hope he accepts the call up. I hope he goes and report. And this is a second chance for him to play international football. We all know what happened. We're not going to repeat what happened and what he's been through. We know that England is fighting against him. They don't want him on the team. Man, you don't want him on the team. So I'm glad Jamaica has called him up, and I want him to accept it, because we do need players of his caliber on the Jamaican national team. Next, guys, we're going to talk about Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane has been linked with a move to Girona away from Al Nassr. Everybody knows that Sadio Mane was one of Liverpool's best players, and it seemed like to me, because of racism and favoritism and nepotism, he was pushed out of Liverpool club. And look at what happened to Liverpool now. They're back to where they were before Sadio Mane. Yeah, but he was forced out of Liverpool. He ended up going to Bayern Munich. He was forced out of Bayern Munich as well. He went to Al Nassr with Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's where he's settled in, and he's been there for like the past 2 seasons. But now, since Girona is qualified for Champions League, I see that Sadio Mane is linked to Girona. I mean, I do like this news for La Liga. I like Mane. I think this is a good look for Girona. I think this is a good look for Mane. I still think he has a lot to offer in football. So this is a very good look for Mane, and this is a very good look for Girona and La Liga. So I'm happy about the deal. I hope it goes through. Next on the list, guys, we're going to talk about Real Madrid number 8 and who deserves it. Online, I've seen a lot of people saying Tchouameni doesn't deserve it because of, I don't know why. Their reason is because he hasn't been on the team long enough. And I don't think seniority should dictate what number you have. I think your position and the way you play your position dictate what number you get. And I believe Tchouameni deserved the number 8. I mean, Valverde's been on the team long, and Valverde sacrificed so much for the team. But Valverde is not a number 8. Like, he doesn't play like a number 8 to me. Like, he's played like more like of a winger, you know, but with midfield defensive responsibilities. But as far as the number goes, I like Valverde in the number 15. I think he can make the number 15 a very iconic number. That's his number. That's the number I like to see him in. And I think Tchouameni should get the number 8. Real Madrid have not lost a game this year in which Tchouameni started. So that alone speaks for itself. And last but not least, guys, we're going to talk about Obi Mikel. Now, Obi Mikel, he's a new analyst, guys. He's recently just got the job of talking about football. And I mean, I had the job of talking about football, but I don't talk. Hopefully I don't say anything this stupid. And I wasn't a professional football player, so you know the bar is a little bit higher for him as well. He should know better. But Obi Mikel says that Real Madrid player Cruz, Nacho, Carvajal, and Modric winning 5 Champions League trophy is very unfair because they are not the best at their position. So they don't deserve 5 Champions League. Obi Mikel, football is a team sport and no one player dictate who win. So you can't just isolate Cruz, Modric, Carvajal, and Nacho and say that they don't deserve 5 Champions League trophy. They do deserve it if they were a part of a team that was the best team. You understand? So I don't know where these people get their commentary from. Obi Mikel, he's a Chelsea great, Chelsea legend. He should know better, but sometimes these players are just getting paid to talk shit. You feel me? And this was another case of that. Cruz and Modric career already speaks for itself. Carvajal is probably the best right back playing football right now. And Nacho has just been a legend for Real Madrid. He's been playing for the club for his entire life, a one-club man. I don't need to say more, guys. Madridistas, please let me know your feelings on the topics that I've discussed. If you feel like I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. And, you know, see you guys on the next video. I'm out.